Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review on Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, so let's begin with this video. Before I actually begin the review, I would actually like to clarify two things. So the first thing is that I actually went to see this film yesterday, not today, and it was, the 6th of April, not today, the 7th. And the second thing is that I did a first draft of this video, like I actually did a review of this movie yesterday, and why you may be asking why am I doing one again? Well, the reason for that is for whatever reason the video deleted by itself. I saved it, or I didn't save, and then I went to upload. When I went to upload it on YouTube, the video didn't show up in my camera roll, so that was really frustrating and annoying. So it was too late anyway to upload it anyway, so I decided not to bother with it anymore and just record it the next day. So here we are today recording the second draft or version of this review that I've done for this movie. Anyway, the film, obviously another addition and a sequel to the Ghostbusters franchise. Not much to say, just follows the events of Afterlife. The same characters you all know and love are back, except for the years after Afterlife, by the way. Now moved to New York, of course, and doing the same old thing, busting ghosts and stuff, until once again another new threat appears, like this big massive dangerous threat that they must team up to stop. It really is the same formula every movie. Big scary ghost stuff, and then they have to stop and save the day. Whilst that formula has been used quite a few times now, it doesn't really tire me out for some reason. It's quite entertaining actually. I think they can make at least a few more movies with that same formula, and like probably not get tired of seeing that formula. The cast is always really good actually. It's not a surprise coming from like the cast members. Really good stuff. You've obviously got the OGs, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, and Annie Potts, who finally, after all these years from being a receptionist for the Ghostbusters, gets to join in the action in this film. It was worth the wait. It's great to see her finally just busting. And then, of course, you got the newer cast: Paul Rudd, Carrie Coon, McKenna Grace, and Finn Wolfhard. And podcast, the guy, played by Logan Kim, like the black-haired guy. He's back from Afterlife. And I also got some new characters that appear in this film, such as Kumail Nanjiani, I'm pretty sure you pronounce his name, who plays the Fire Master, which we'll talk about in a second. He's really funny. And Emily Ann Lind as this random ghost teenage girl, Melody, who's got nothing to do with the story, and I'll talk about her in a bit as well. So moving on to the positives of this film, there is quite a few things to say about this film. I really like the overall elements of this film. It never fails to amaze me. Like, after 40 years, the Ghostbusters, especially the OG cast, have still got that certain type of thing inside them. They still got it, like that type of energy, and while still being like in their 70s and stuff like that at this point, they're still energetic. They still do what they do best. That's just really good. Another thing I do quite like as well is the villains, like the ghosts in this film. The ghosts are not too bad. Like the main guy, I think his name's Karaka. Big tall slender guy, big massive horns, demon guy. Yeah, he was alright. I didn't mind him as the main villain. He was just fine. Like, it wasn't like amazing or anything. But it was fine. I didn't mind him, honestly. And another thing I actually quite enjoyed about the film is the Fire Master. Yes, the guy, I think I already said his name, Kumail Nanjiani. He is really funny as the Fire Master. Like, if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. Why he's so funny. Like, he can control fire and stuff. Especially him, being this guy that sells the thing that has Goraka trapped inside the orb to Ray Dan Aykroyd's character. Anyway, it's hard to explain if you've not seen the film. If you've seen the film, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's really funny. Also moving on to the ghost action stuff here, there is a good number of them in this film. and there's some really fun ones in there. And I guess it kind of helps with the New York setting, making it bigger and like more exciting, I guess, with the action taking place in New York. But it isn't new. It's nothing we haven't seen before. It's been done in Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters 2016. So it isn't the most exciting one of them all, if I'm being honest, but it's okay, it's still fun at the end of the day. Moving on to the negatives of this film, there's quite a few I have to say about this film, so I'll start with the first one, and the first one is the film being a bit, feeling like unfinished at some points, like, some bits I feel like they could have had a bit more time to work on it, like, I feel like if they had given it a bit of a later release date, say July, August of this year, it would have been much better. I don't really know if you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I kind of felt like it was a bit of a rushed last minute product. Like they kind of feel like, oh, we need to get this finished by a certain date, and that's kind of what they did for this film. And that is one of the flaws of this film. Now, one of the biggest things I have of this film, and it's such a big issue, is the fact that there's this massive little subplot hole with this teenage ghost girl, Melody, who has nothing to do with the story whatsoever. She has no connection to any story. She just randomly appears, and for like some of the film, it kind of mainly focuses on her. It's not even that interesting. Why? Like, I'm not saying the actress is bad. The actress did a fine job. It's just the character I don't like. Like, why would they include a random ghost girl that's got nothing to do or connection to any of the Ghostbusters whatsoever? And like make quite a bit of the movie about her. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I didn't find any of it interesting. I actually thought it was pretty boring. So I wasn't a big fan of that. Definitely not a big fan of like the little subplot there. And the last thing I guess I have to say about the film, like the negative thing is that I felt like the ending should have been longer and better. It was a bit too short. They made Goraka feel a bit weak after all that build up. Like it just made him feel really weak just to be captured and put into like a big trap. They should have given him a better defeat, like send him back to where he comes from or something. But yeah, it was just honestly a bit disappointing, the ending. If they made it longer and maybe given Goraka a better defeat, then it would have made me like it much more. Yeah, guys, there's my review on Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. At the end of the day, it's just a fun addition to the franchise. Maybe I was being a bit too harsh on it, but it was issues, there were problems, and yeah, definitely just a very mixed film for me. Probably the most mid film of 2024 this year so far I've seen. I did put that in my Letterboxd review. And yeah, I guess its only main purpose was to serve a bit of fun, and entertain us. But I thought it was just mixed for me. So at the end of the day, I'll give it out of 5 stars a 3, and out of 10 a 5. Yeah, I'll give it a 5. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's my review on Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give this video a like, subscribe to find this videos. If you want to, comment down below if you've seen this film or not. Yes, did you like it or no, did you not? And yeah, until this video, bye bye.